Hello, so it is Arn here, and today I'm going to do an updated in-depth brow routine. So I haven't done a brow routine in quite a while. I can't actually remember the last time that I done one, but my brows kind of change quite regularly. So sometimes I'll feel like a quite defined brow like this, or sometimes I'll feel like a quite natural brow, which still has good shape but has like quite little product. But this kind of would be the one that I would do the most, so that's what I'm going to show you today. I know some people like to start with the brow gel first, but I don't really like to do that because I feel it makes my brow hairs too hard, and then the product sort of catches and leaves marks, and it's just kind of a mess on me. But when I'm doing it on other people, I always do brow gel first. It's just personal preference. So to actually like fill in my brows, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Aqua Brow, and I am using this in the shade 25. The brushes that I am using are dirty, obviously, because I have done this brow. But when I'm doing brows, I always use a sharp angled brush. This one is from Makeup Pro Store, and it's the number 11 brush. So I like to load up a good amount of product on the brush, and then we shall get started. So the first rule that I kind of follow with my brows is from the start to the arch of your brow, always go straight. Never kind of go curved or like, just always straight. And I don't like to kind of start like right in here. I just come in a wee bit, just so the brows can be a wee bit more like kind of faded. And then once I get to the arch, I round it down, and because I don't have an arch, I round it more like, I avoid the shape and just go straight down. But obviously if you have an arch, you just follow your natural one. So now you just want to kind of slowly fade that line up, almost with like short little hair stroke. And then I just lightly fade it in towards the center, or the start of the brow, sorry. So that's kind of the baseline, as we call it, of the brow. And now we're going to move on to the top line. So with the top line of the brow, you just want it to be exactly like a replica of the bottom, or the baseline, sorry. So again, I'll start in a little bit. And then I like to pull my arch a little bit further out than what it actually is, just to give the brow some length. Little hair strokes to blend the line. Always checking how even your brows look. I always do this. And my brows never kind of really be exactly even, but I'll try my best. So I feel you can see more of the tail on this brow, and this one's kind of more thinner. So we're just going to thicken it up a wee bit. That's one thing I always do when I'm doing my makeup, is I always look myself straight in the mirror to see any little problems or uneven things that we can sort out. Not the best at explaining things, as you can see. Now to finish off the brow, I go to the start and do little small hair strokes. And then I just kind of lightly go over the rest of the brow where it is a little sparse. Okay, so now I move on to concealer underneath the brow, and for this I'm going to be using the Makeup Studio Light 1 concealer. This is pretty light, but it kind of works for me because I am really pale. But if you're a little bit tanner, you could use this for a really nice like brow bone highlight. And then I'm going to be using the same brush, the Makeup Pro Store number 11 brush. Obviously this is a different clean one. That would not be good if we mix the pomade and the concealer. Ooh. But anyways, we want to load up a good amount of product onto this brush. Make sure it's a nice fine tip on it. This is just going to sharpen this bottom line and correct any like little mishaps. I can see this goes a little bit lower. A few little hairs over here. Pressing it over any little stray hairs. And now I just click a clean, or take a clean brush and just blend this concealer out. And finally, the finishing touch to the brow is some clear brow gel. As I said at the start, you can do this before or after, just whenever it suits. Sometimes I even like to do it before and after. Okay, so that would be my kind of brow routine at the minute for whenever I do makeup, and those would be the main products that I would be using at the minute. So this is the outcome of my brows. If you've seen my brows before, obviously they had no shape, they're just kind of straight across, basic as shit. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you gained a few tips. And don't forget to add me on Snapchat because I've been quite active recently with tutorials and stuff. So it'll be on the screen somewhere now. Bye.